This chubby underachiever just wanted to hurry home to copy his homework. Instead, a go-kart speeding across the road slammed into him head-on. At the brink of death, his body was possessed by a powerful cultivator who failed a tribulation in another world. Lin Yun read through the boy's memories. Disliked by teachers, mocked mercilessly by his so-called goddess, forced to kneel by classmates, even beaten up by the school bully. People practically walked all over him. He couldn't even resist. Pathetic. Lin Yun used his last bit of spiritual energy to repair the broken body. But he sensed something terribly wrong. The boy's yang aperture meridian had been destroyed. If it wasn't fixed, he wouldn't live past 20. If fate is already set, then let me rewrite your tragic life. Every grudge will be repaid. Lin Yun sat cross-legged as spiritual light swirled, sparks surging from his dantian across his entire body. An hour later, he sensed something off. His injuries showed no sign of recovery. Earth was in the age of decline. Spiritual energy was thin as paper. But that couldn't stop someone like Lin Yun, once dominant in the cultivation world. Thin spiritual energy? Then I'll forge a river of it myself. But first, he needed somewhere to wash up. Dragging this weak body just 200 meters already left him gasping. He couldn't understand how the original owner survived this long. He stripped off the filthy clothes, ready to wash properly, while soaking comfortably in the river. A blue-haired beauty suddenly rushed toward him. He couldn't help praising her looks in his mind. But the next second, he was stunned. The girl opened her mouth, and a rainbow of colors burst out. Good grief. Her eyes even lost their shine. Only the whites remained. Back to the point. The beauty slipped and fell straight into the water. She flailed her arms, shouting for help. Lin Yun grabbed her and pulled her out of the river. But she thought he was a pervert and told him to let go. Lin Yun almost choked. You want someone to save you, but you won't let them touch you? What a double standard, girl. Back to the point, Lin Yun darted left and right. He held her steady, explaining he was only bathing by the river. I even saved your life. Clearly not a bad guy. He carried her princess style to the riverbank, then quietly slipped back into the water himself. The blue-haired girl was utterly confused. It's late at night, just a man and a woman alone. It's improper. Wear my clothes and go back. I'm the chubby one. I won't freeze. But leave my pants. The blue-haired girl picked up Lin Yun's clothes and slipped them on in one motion. Huh? Why do they fit perfectly? Isn't Lin Yun supposed to be fat? Forget it. What's your name? I'll return your clothes later. Lin Yun smiled lightly. A good deed seeks no reward. A kind act leaves no name. That made the blue-haired girl feel this chubby guy was actually a bit cute. She then shouted, My name is Lin Menghan. Thanks for today, and ran off. Lin Yun leaned on the railing, remarking, What a nice name. The first person I meet in this world is already interesting. Then he caught a faint stench of feces. Instantly, he turned into a sniffing hound, crawling toward the smell. Could this be the seven-luminary herb grown from absorbing sunlight essence? This herb, known as the seven-luminary herb, can bring back life from death. It said whoever absorbs it may extend their lifespan by 100 years. Lin Yun found the herb by the riverside, spiritual energy pouring out from it. He activated his innate ability to absorb spiritual energy, guided the energy into his body, repairing his injuries. His eyes snapped open. He spun elegantly, then performed step without trace with rhythmic taps on the ground. His previous exhaustion vanished. A whirlwind punch exploded with a sonic boom. Now this was how a normal body should feel. Faces engraved in his memory surfaced one by one. Those who once hurt Lin Yun, he would repay them all. Guided by memory, he arrived at the school gate. With a light tap of his heel, he leapt several meters high. That show-off landing pose and that goofy expression. Yep, his inner Chinibu had definitely awakened again. Lin Yun returned to his dorm only to find the door welded shut by his roommates. Already annoyed, he kicked the door open. Who welded the door shut? He shouted. The dorm boss taunted him. I did. Come hit me if you got the guts. That pushed Lin Yun over the edge. His hand formed a claw, gripping the man's throat instantly. He pinned him to the floor without any effort. Say a tongue twister, and I'll let you go. Hurry, I love tongue twisters. A clueless punk behind him tried to attack. But Lin Yun's natural rebound force fractured the guy's bones. Lin Yun didn't go easy on them. You too. Say a tongue twister, and I'll spare you. Say it. The idiot froze, unable to say a single word. Lin Yun knocked out one of his big white teeth in a single punch. Hey, can't blame me. You didn't say the tongue twister. Another guy finally broke down and blurted one out. Eat grapes with the skin. Don't eat grapes, but eat the skin. Lin Yun burst out laughing. I've never heard such a wonderful tongue twister. Brilliant. I love it. Past grudges, cleared. But today, I am the boss here. The group instantly submitted, terrified of Lin Yun. So, what made that high school girl turn pale? The answer: her brother was running around the track with a 50-gene sandbag on his back. Seeing this, the students mocked and jeered. Two school belles glared at each other, neither backing down. A school hunk tried to ease the tension. Today, little gambling god opened a betting game over Lin Yun. Want to check it out? Ningling Yu didn't want them slandering her brother and agreed. The group went to Tang Meng, who was taking bets. A school belle bet 2,000 yuan that Lin Yun would only finish one lap. No one expected the rich girl to bet so boldly. Anyone else want to join? Instantly, two more bets came in. 5,000 on 4 laps, 1,000 on 5 to 10 laps. The lackeys were shocked. 50 gene was extremely heavy. How could he even run? Where did this confidence come from? Ningling Yu watched as everyone made fun of her brother. She stepped forward. I'll bet 500 yuan. My brother will run more than 10 laps. That action brought a satisfied, smug smile to Zhuang Meina's face. Ningling Yu knew she was bound to lose, but pride mattered. She still had to cheer for her brother. Cut to the track, little gambling god personally counted the laps. Seeing Lin Yun's exhausted expression, he assumed it was over. But to his shock, Lin Yun didn't slow down. He sped up. No way was this kid holding back earlier. The sports class representative added, he's at his limit. If he keeps running, he'll end up in the hospital. As if confirming his words, Lin Yun was drenched in sweat. His throat tightened. Then he vomited a mouthful of blood. The representative rushed forward to stop him. But Tang Meng held him back. Wait, this kid looks weird. Not like he's collapsing. More like he's about to sprint 100 meters. Let's watch. Lin Yun spat blood, and the power of yesterday's spirit herb burst out. That was why he now ran like the wind, able to climb 10 floors without panting. Classic manga trope. Right when everyone gets nervous, a troublemaker appears. That troublemaker stood atop the teaching building, watching everything. He tapped Morse code on his phone, acting mysterious. With half his face in shadow, he snickered. Want to finish 5 laps? Depends on how many legs you have. Lin Yun, trying to burn off belly fat, ran with a 50-gene sandbag on his back. But the troublemaker didn't want him to continue, so he sent a lackey to push Lin Yun over. The lackey stumbled himself and face-planted into the ground. Tang Meng saw everything clearly. Lin Yun stopped instantly, dodged, and accelerated again. Something's off about this kid. The lackey, humiliated, chased wildly after Lin Yun. Tang Meng stomped his foot, ready to charge in, but the representative held him back. The reason was simple. The lackey's father was the deputy mayor. He couldn't be offended. As they separated, the lackey caught up, reaching for Lin Yun's waist. Just as he was about to grab him, Lin Yun powered up and delivered a solid flurry of blows. Once released, his strength became unstoppable. The sandbag spun 1,349 degrees in the air and landed back on his shoulders. Lin Yun shouted a curse. Someone like this wasn't even worth his attention, and continued running. The students were thrilled. Serves that sneaky jerk right. But the sports representative was horrified. Someone who's run 11 laps shouldn't have that much strength. As soon as the class bell rang, Ningling Yu rushed downstairs. Lin Yun, you just finished running. You can't rest yet. I'll walk 2 laps with you. Lin Yun stared at Ningling Yu in shock. Was this a heavenly spirit constitution? Even in the cultivation world, that physique was 1 in billions. Its cultivation speed surpassed others by thousands of times. He never expected Ning Lingyu to possess it. Back in class, Lin Yun opened his history book and saw the doctrines of ancient pre-Qin scholars. The Tao Te Ching in the textbook was clearly a supreme cultivation manual. That made Lin Yun think of ancient legends, Niuhua, Fuxi, and that arrogant monkey who loved acting tough. They must have existed. Yet on this chi-depleted earth, those legends faded over time. But not encountering cultivators didn't mean Earth had none. And whoever destroyed Lin Yun's yang aperture meridian was no ordinary person. The history teacher's roar snapped Lin Yun back. If you like standing so much, take your book and stand by the trash can. Lin Yun explained he was too absorbed in reciting and forgot to sit. The scheming teacher became interested. Then tell us, which text were you reading? Lin Yun thought for a moment. He seemed to have memorized all pre-Qin classics. The school beauty twitched her eye. Who shows off like that? The teacher hated show-offs the most, so he ordered Lin Yun to recite from beginning to end. Lin Yun hesitated. Reciting without a single mistake would take at least 2 hours. The teacher nearly choked on his own saliva. Lin Yun's bold claim made the teacher determined to test him. Such arrogance was rare. With a calm smile, he said, "Go to the podium. Let everyone learn from you." The school beauty didn't believe Lin Yun could do it and try to help. But her best friend pulled her back. "My sixth sense says Lin Yun already has a plan. Watch first." Lin Yun didn't hurry. He calmly took the teacher's teacup and moistened his throat. 2 hours passed. Lin Yun recited fluently, neither humble nor arrogant. The class was silent, flipping pages to follow along. The teacher removed his glasses. "Fine, let him show off." Then he grabbed a microphone, eyes sparkling. "Student Lin Yun, you're a late-blooming prodigy." Only his desk mate Zhang Hanlin knew. Lin Yun had memorized everything after glancing for just 10 minutes. The teacher brought Lin Yun to his office and handed him a stack of review materials as tall as a skyscraper. Grabbing Lin Yun by the neck, he said, "Memorize them. Get into a decent university. Don't waste my efforts." Lin Yun lifted his chin. Such trivial material can't defeat someone who survived a tribulation. Next class was geography, the core structure of China. Lin Yun casually flipped open the book and instantly discovered the Great Wall was actually a supreme dragon vein. The Terracotta Army? A formation borrowing Yin soldiers to cultivate longevity. He noted 5 key locations. He'd investigate them once his strength improved. A large hand suddenly slammed onto his desk. "Kid, heard you've been looking for me. Feeling itchy?" Lin Yun lifted his eyelid. 5 seconds. Remove your filthy hand." His classmates trembled. This guy's father dominated both legal and illegal circles. He walked sideways on campus, untouchable. Even with disaster coming, he still acted tough. A round of love-filled iron fists later, he finally realized Lin Yun wasn't someone he could provoke. His lackey shouted, "You dared hit him? You're dead." The boss cursed internally. "Idiot. Want me killed? Get over here and help me up." Lin Yun sneered inwardly. "You provoke me and still want to walk out? Forget the door. You won't even crawl out a window." Watching him scramble away in utter disgrace, Lin Yun felt a rush. He hadn't been this refreshed in a long time. As for beating up that spoiled brat, Ali Tai-bai, ask you, wasn't that satisfying? Inside the restaurant, several students sat around the table eating plates. Tang Ming thought that after Lin Yun beat that punk, he would surely be targeted for revenge. Lin Yun had considered this too, so he decided to form his own faction. And the Tang Ming in front of him seemed like a good pick, simple-minded, easy to sway, and best of all, no salary required. Tang Ming still didn't realize that Lin Yun's decision today would one day put him at the top of the capital tycoon ranking. At that moment, a friend said she had eaten too many plates and needed the restroom. Ning Lingyu followed, saying she'd also eaten too many plates and needed to digest. Lin Yun planned to use this chance to test Chao Shanshan. Suddenly, a scream rang out. The two reacted instantly. Chao Shanshan spun around and dashed over, while Lin Yun stared blankly at her back. Fast, smooth, impressive. By the time Lin Yun arrived, the fight had already begun. Tang Ming's face darkened. Without honor, he unleashed a sweeping leg attack. The other two men prepared to jump in. The next second, hey, where you looking? Sweat covered his forehead. Lin Yun kicked over that Hogue boy. Don't be fooled by the kids grimacing. Even by Xiao Chun, the weakest, could toss him on the ground with a single spin. Fired up, Tang Ming shouted, has Jiangnan University of Technology run out of people? Who said we're out of people? The school beauty warned, if it starts, you two leave first. Lin Yun sensed from their aura that they were trained fighters. So he told Tang Ming and the others to back off. He'd take on the whole group alone. Hearing this, the others grew furious and swung a glass bottle at his head. Then came a standard 4-punch combo. Ning Lingyu cried out in panic, telling him to dodge. Lin Yun wasn't foolish. He would dodge even without her shouting. Yellow Hair clicked his tongue. He hadn't expected this chubby kid to be so nimble. A spinning arm strike swept past as the bottle whooshed forward. Lin Yun had already read the motion of his arm and dodged without a scratch. That slick maneuver made him spit out a national curse in shock. The underlings were stunned. No matter how they attacked, none of them could touch Lin Yun. It was almost comical. Having had his fun, Lin Yun used blue butterfly cloud slide step and slipped behind him. With a soft clack, the man was still gripping the glass bottle. Time to end this mess. Lin Yun used Twin Mandarin Heaven Twist lock to seize his neck, the bottle shattering onto the ground. Then came Thousand Top Fatal Press, slamming him into the floor. Seeing the bottle nearly poke his eye, fear finally overtook him. Even the toughest guy had to admit how dangerous that little bottle was. Lin Yun waved his hand. Anyone else? Come together. That posture truly terrified the punks, who instantly knelt and begged for mercy. A red-clothes man hurried over to mediate. About earlier, I'm willing to apologize. Please, spare them. Lin Yun began with a national curse. Who the hell are you? Since when does your talk matter? The red-clothes man broke into cold sweat. In the end, Lin Yun not only beat them, he extorted 30,000 before letting them go. The students behind him instantly turned into fangirls. Some even said they wanted to be Lin Yun's girlfriend. This left Chao Shanshan stunned. After all, she also liked Lin Yun. Gritting her teeth, she dragged her friend away. Would you really let the one you like slip away? What is it like to have a doting older brother? Any new electronic device, just buy it. Bored, Ning Lingyu thought about Lin Yun. The next second, Lin Yun and Tang Ming appeared before her. Seriously? Still in the classroom, mind the setting. Ning Lingyu noticed the linen bag in Lin Yun's hand, full of curiosity. She opened it and found all the latest digital devices, but none of them had boxes, which made them look kind of low tier. This made the classmates puzzled. Where did Lin Yun get the money to buy all this? After all, they usually lived using the cheapest things. Just as Ning Lingyu was feeling happy, an unpleasant voice came. Wow, didn't expect a poor brat to use such an expensive phone. Don't tell me you stole it. Tang Ming instantly flared up, warning Zhuang Meina to watch her mouth. If she bullied Ning Lingyu again, he wouldn't let it slide. But Zhuang Meina didn't care, continuing her sarcastic monologue. This made Tang Ming crack his knuckles in anger. Lin Yun pressed a hand on him, suppressing his fury. Tang Ming stepped back. Let me handle this. Lin Yun stood there. His sharp gaze alone made Zhuang Meina panic. Her simp didn't like this, stepping up to defend his goddess, questioning what Lin Yun intended to do. Lin Yun shot him a sideways glance and opened with a national-level curse. And who the hell are you? State your name. Let me teach you how to be a functioning human. But before anything started, Ning Lingyu grabbed Lin Yun's arm and stopped him, saying it wasn't worth wasting energy on a simp. Lin Yun sighed inwardly. His sister was too kind. Someday, he'd have to re-educate her properly. Lin Yun warned everyone, if anyone dares bully Ning Lingyu, I'll make him regret being born. The classroom instantly fell silent. No one dared utter a word. Later that night, in the teaching building, Tang Ming stopped Lin Yun, asking why he didn't let him beat that simp. Lin Yun answered bluntly. Even 10 Tang Mings couldn't beat that simp. When Lin Yun was about to act, the guy didn't retreat. He stepped forward and took a counterattack stance. That simp's strength was the strongest Lin Yun had encountered so far. Not simple at all. But Lin Yun didn't dwell on it. He told Tang Ming to rest and left the campus. He went to the Seven Glow Grass grounds to secretly cultivate. Tonight, Lin Yun would break through to body tempering level 2. By then, even 200 simps at once wouldn't be a problem. This Earth is far more interesting than I imagined. Looks like life won't be boring anymore. A man who thought he had successfully killed his own younger brother found the boy alive and attending school. He immediately called the hitman, demanding a refund. The hitman panicked, saying the money wouldn't be refunded. It was already spent. He tried to explain, but I swear I saw him get blasted away with my own eyes. The man ignored everything else, only hearing one thing repeating in his head. The money was already gone. 2,000 W just vanished like that, making him grind his teeth in fury. Then he thought again. The hitman wouldn't lie to him. Could it be that little sparrow, the healer known as Bien K. Reborn, saved Lin Yun? But he dismissed the idea instantly. The timing didn't match at all. At that moment, the hitman suddenly felt terrified. Could it be a cultivator? Most people didn't know it, but there truly were immortals in this world. Meanwhile, Lin Yun was circulating his technique, try to break through to body tempering level 2. But he forgot his yang, Qiao meridian hadn't recovered yet, making the spiritual energy flow sluggish. Still, this couldn't stop him. Once he reached body tempering level 2, he would have plenty of time to heal it. As spiritual energy reached saturation, Lin Yun finally broke through. He recalled the driver who hit him. Absolutely not simple. Once stronger, he'd settle that debt. Without thinking much, he grabbed his backpack and launched it into the sky. As it fell, he took position. Like kicking a soccer ball, he slammed it. Good grief, this kick could shame the entire national team. With his current strength, self-defense was no issue. Next step, forge a proper weapon. Do you know how brutal family disputes can be? The elder brother unexpectedly learned he had a younger half-brother wandering outside. He became restless, wanting to rush over and slap him to teach him manners. But he couldn't act directly, or the family would execute him too. Being clever, he chose assassination. He hired the hitman to go to Qingshui City and bring back Lin Yun's head. Lin Yun, unaware of being targeted, was developing his own flying needle technique. Within 10 meters, it never missed. Though it was currently his best weapon, he couldn't find silver needles that met his standards. The next day, he went to the track field to train his body. The lackey felt bold again, wanting revenge for being humiliated last time. He charged in foolishly. Lin Yun wasn't someone who'd indulge him. A single loving slap landed with a crisp smack on his face. Lin Yun loomed over him with overwhelming pressure, treating him like an ant. The lackey screamed for his mother. Students on the field only heard a series of punches and kicks. After a round of beating, the lackey went all out. He leapt again like a kitten pouncing. This idiot never learned. He insisted on courting death and took another Lingqi over-shoulder throw. Truly a man who won't turn back until he hits the wall. Lin Yun used the moment to speak harshly. If one wrongs me, I repay 100-fold. Above them, the little enchantress Shui Meiling watched everything, growing very interested in Lin Yun. That night, she called out to Lin Yun. Lin Yun was completely captivated by her stunning figure. Well then, have you all stared enough? Because Lin Yun surely hasn't. What does it feel like to be stared at by a little enchantress? Not only that, she even insisted on dragging him to meet her parents. Lin Yun was getting a little overwhelmed. He still needed to buy silver needles later and had no time to keep her company. Schwem Mining giggled, saying that besides money, the thing her family had the most was silver needles. Any type of needle existed in her house. If he wanted them, he could just follow her home. Lin Yun sensed something off. There was no way such good fortune would fall from the sky. His expression darkened as he questioned Schwem Mining's true purpose in approaching him. Seeing she couldn't hide it anymore, Schwem Mining sighed. She explained that it was actually her grandfather who wanted to meet him. The reason was simple. Lin Yun breaking the limit of ordinary humans had caught the old man's interest. If Lin Yun wanted silver needles, he had to go home with her. Outside the villa district, a car screeched to a stop. Just as Schwem Mining was getting out, Lin Yun stopped her. He asked her to pay the 40 yuan fare first. The car instantly fell into dead silence. Broke man wants money? Figure out yourself, she snapped. Even the driver panicked a little, worried Lin Yun couldn't afford to pay. In the end, Lin Yun bargained the fare down by half, and the furious driver sped away. Back to business. After arriving at the residence of divine Dr. Xue, Lin Yun immediately sensed the difference. The place radiated spiritual energy mixed with rich medicinal fragrance. Entering the courtyard, his attention was instantly drawn to an elderly man. The old man smiled warmly. "Girl, you finally returned. Aren't you going to introduce this young man?" Lin Yun stepped forward politely. After a brief self-introduction, the old man burst into hearty laughter. He gestured for Lin Yun to sit and chat. Lin Yun quickly noticed something unusual about him. Despite his strong exterior, a cluster of black mist lingered deep within his lungs, and Lin Yun immediately sensed that the old man must be poisoned. He stood and said directly, "Sir, mining told me your health isn't good. Are you feeling unwell somewhere?" The old man waved his hand, saying it was nothing serious and that he had invited Lin Yun mainly to meet him. "I heard you carried a 50 jean sandbag and ran 11 laps. You broke the limit of ordinary people. Would you allow this old man to take your pulse?" Lin Yun graciously extended his hand. The old man's expression changed in an instant. He spoke slowly. "Young friend, did you experience a great calamity in childhood?" Lin Yun was utterly shocked. He didn't expect a normal doctor to see through his physical abnormalities so easily. If someone at the peak of this world examined him, wouldn't they be able to compare to him? This man was once the strongest divine doctor of Huaxia. To pursue the supreme medical Tao, he journeyed deep into Miaojiang and by chance met the contemporary Miaojiang saintess, both of them prodigies of their era. The saintess' medical mastery surpassed even his. Thus the man stayed to study medicine with her, though it really sounded more like romance than research. Back to the point, when his medical progress hit a wall, he wanted to leave the saintess. But the saintess had already fallen deeply for him and could not bear to let him go. But the man had already been married for 7 years and even had a son, so cheating was impossible. Yet the saintess didn't care at all. To keep him, she put a love goo into his food. Once the two engaged in unspeakable acts, the goo insect would enter their bodies, binding them emotionally for life. But the heartless man still betrayed the Miaojiang saintess. In the middle of the night, he bought a train ticket and fled. If I recall correctly, it was even a standing ticket. And because he thought the train was too slow, he practically carried the train and ran ahead of it. Unwilling to accept this, the saintess went to his home and even met his wife. The two women eventually reached some sort of agreement, and the saintess disappeared thereafter. His wife held her ground like a queen. She won this silent battlefield without smoke or fire. And this heartless man is none other than old Master Xue. After learning the story, Xue Mining also felt sympathy for the saintess. Then she dropped a bombshell. Why didn't Grandpa bring her back and live happily together? That remark made both of them flush with embarrassment. Old Master Xue quickly waved his hand. "Nonsense, don't speak such things." And thus ended the tale of how he became afflicted by the love goo. Now knowing Lin Yun could use the Lingchu 9 needles, he asked Lin Yun to help dispel the goo's effects and took out the ancestral gold needles from the Spirit Link Jade box. Lin Yun gasped. These were indeed top-grade needles. Today, Lin Yun would use this needle technique to suppress the residual poison inside old Master Xue. Lin Yun calmed his breath, silently reciting the Zhodiyan circulation formula, infusing his spiritual power into the golden needle. But his spiritual power clearly wasn't enough. The atmosphere grew awkward. Then the Spirit Link Jade box burst into blue light, loudly hinting, "I've got nothing else but plenty of spiritual power. Take it." Lin Yun unceremoniously reached out and absorbed it. He channeled the spiritual power into the needle. The preparation was complete. Now it was time to see whether the needle would land. Old Master Xue instantly broke into a cold sweat. He thought, This brat isn't planning to kill this old man, right? Before he could think further, a golden needle shot straight into his back. His bones felt as if they were exploding. But he steadied himself, endured 8 needles, and only one remained. The last one had to be delivered with utmost care. One mistake could mean instant death. As the needle pierced his skin, old Master Shui exploded in agony. This iron-willed elder let out 300 screams. He coughed violently, blood spraying out. Shock overwhelmed him. He never imagined the profound depth of the Ling Chu 9 needles. These needles truly had the power to revive flesh and bring back life. Old Master Shui's eyes grew solemn. He intended to gift all 9 golden needles to Lin Yun. Lin Yun was surprised. Forging those 9 golden needles required an enormous price. Even he couldn't make them now. Old Master Shui was completely sincere and would never go back on his word. Lin Yun accepted the ancestral needles with a sly grin. This whole experience made Shui Mining admire him even more. Lin Yun then made another request. He wanted a few extra sets of silver needles. Old Master Shui laughed. A few sets? I can give you hundreds. He immediately let Lin Yun examine their quality. The old man sighed emotionally, thinking Lin Yun would use the needles to save lives. Little did he know Lin Yun intended to stab bad guys, not patients. The heiress girlfriend was about to take the boy on a shopping spree, but suddenly they were surrounded by endless cars. The moment Lin Yun got out, he sensed a car accident ahead. Hearing that, Shui Mining hurriedly pulled Lin Yun forward to help. 2 female students lay weakly on the road, minor injuries. But the elderly man beside them wasn't so lucky. He seemed unconscious. Lin Yun followed reluctantly behind Mining. Suddenly, he whipped his head around. He sensed an unprecedented killing intent. Someone in the shadows wanted to assassinate him. Yet, just as quickly as it came, the killing intent vanished. Lin Yun focused on the accident scene instead. The old man before Mining was on the verge of death, leaving her helpless. A man claiming to be a surgeon crouched down, checked briefly, then told the traffic police the old man's heart pulse was unstable. Without immediate surgery, he wouldn't last 2 hours. Mining panicked instantly. A reassuring hand landed gently on her head. Lin Yun comforted her. As long as he was here, the old man wouldn't die. Mining burst into tears, just as Lin Yun prepared to use the Ling Chu 9 needles. A dog-like hand blocked him. Where did this brat come from? Go home to your mom. Mining knew Lin Yun's temper. Whoever gave him attitude would receive it back tenfold. As expected, Lin Yun stood up. Since you're so amazing, save him yourself. But Mining grabbed his hand, begging through tears, asking him to save the old man. Lin Yun smiled lightly. With Daddy Lin Yun here, they'll be fine. Let's check the others first. Mining only liked him more. A mighty cultivator who once dominated another world, now setting bones on the roadside. With a light touch and twist, crack, the girl felt no pain. Another woman remained unconscious in a car. Lin Yun tapped her Chiho acupoint with a golden needle. Her breathing eased. He told Mining she'd wake soon. Only the old man remained untreated. The surgeon stared blankly, sensing Lin Yun was no ordinary youth. Lin Yun stepped forward. Now, do I have the right to save him? The doctor quickly stepped aside. Lin Yun formed a hand seal. Spiritual light flashed. He sealed the man's meridians with the Ling Chu 9 needles. His technique flowed effortlessly, teaching the surgeon a lesson. But the most severe damage was in the brain. Without a final needle, paralysis was certain. Lin Yun had full confidence this last needle could pull him back from death's door. Even top Chinese physicians wouldn't dare attempt such a needle. Suddenly the old man's fingers twitched. The crowd erupted in shock. Lin Yun finally let out a breath. Using the Ling Chu 9 needles 4 times in one day had drained him completely. The spiritual energy of this world was simply too thin. Just then, a man barged in. He kicked the beauty's car and started pounding on the window like a madman. Turns out the entire accident was caused by him. Haha. And this policewoman actually dared speak up for that young master? With a single glance, Lin Yun froze him in place. He couldn't move even half a step. The woman inside the car saw everything. He had actually hit someone from his Sun family. Just who was this boy? Lin Yun was truly furious now. He gathered power, ready to release a punch, only to be stopped by Shui Mining's loud shout, halting his body mid-motion. He thought she softened, but the harmless-looking girl's fingers cracked menacingly. The nickname Little, which didn't exist for nothing. I can only pray this punk survives to see tomorrow. The pitiful punk had just opened his eyes when a gust of fist wind slammed toward him. Case closed. As expected, the prettier the woman, the harder she hits. A clear, bell-like voice drifted over, making Lin Yun turn his head. Zhuang Meifeng, the driver, had woken up without anyone noticing. Lin Yun leaned in to check her condition. Blushing furiously, she thanked him repeatedly. After confirming she was fine, he prepared to pull out the golden needle. Whether that exaggerated posture was intentional or not, nobody knew. At this zero-distance angle, Zhuang Meifeng's face turned crimson. Lin Yun's gaze felt completely different from other men. Every man she met had stared at her with desire. Yet this boy's eyes felt nothing like that. Lin Yun told her to rest well and stepped away. Outwardly calm, he was exploding on the inside, but thankfully kept it under control. Suddenly, a hand grabbed him. Lin Yun thought, did I charm her that badly? He turned around coolly. Anything else? And yes, she had indeed been charmed. Zhuang Meifeng chased after him just to ask for his phone number. But Lin Yun refused, mostly because the idiot had no idea what a SIM card even was. His blunt rejection left Zhuang Meifeng torn inside. She had never pursued a man before, only to be rejected on the first try. She liked him even more, but was also a little annoyed. Hearing he studied at #1 high school instantly lifted her mood. Her green tea little sister studied there too. After confirming Lin Yun's address, she relaxed and left him her phone number. But right as they were parting, Zhuang Meifeng couldn't hold back, charging forward to give him a sudden, tight hug. Lin Yun immediately pushed her away. And at that exact moment, Shui Mining saw everything. She cursed inwardly. This woman is totally a little B2. She rushed over, instantly claiming the spot at Lin Yun's side. Her adorable act stunned Lin Yun on the spot. Then a figure blocked their path, declaring they were to be detained for 2 days for street assault. Shui Mining objected immediately, and bystanders testified that Lin Yun had prevented a tragedy. Feeling their overwhelming aura, the officer began to waver. Even her own colleagues found her behavior unreasonable, yet she stubbornly insisted on arresting them. Shui Mining's temper was about to erupt when she noticed Lin Yun walking toward the old man nearby. The old man slowly opened his eyes. "Thank you, young man," he said gratefully. The crowd was stunned. He woke up so quickly. Praise for Lin Yun's medical skills erupted instantly. Unable to bear the public pressure, the two officers dropped the matter. Lin Yun took Shui Mining's small hand. "Ninger, don't bother with them. If they dare stop us, I'll make them regret it." And the two walked straight away. But Wang Min still insisted on blocking them. Lin Yun was truly enraged this time. He tapped lightly, infusing spiritual energy into his finger. Wang Min's balance wavered. She nearly collapsed. Before she could recover, Shui Mining's voice floated over. Shui Mining urged, "Lin Yun, hurry up. My R8 is still parked on the roadside. If someone scratches it, I'll have to buy another one." Wang Min finally collapsed to the ground, cursing herself for offending such dangerous people. Shopping with a girl was exhausting. The mountain of shopping bags could break any man. Lin Yun dragged himself back into the car, swearing he might never go shopping again. But in Shui Mining's eyes, this was far from enough. She even felt that if she kept shopping, she might accidentally buy the whole mall. She teased Lin Yun for being chubby, saying most elegant outfits wouldn't fit him. Little did she know, Lin Yun was in the body training stage, and in 2 months he'd have a model-tier physique. Hearing the 180 gene Lin Yun talk big, Shui Mining simply didn't believe him. But she didn't dislike his size. After all, she liked him. Lin Yun silently vowed to give this little enchantress a huge surprise once he slimmed down. Suddenly, her phone ringtone chimed. Shui Mining saw the caller ID, and her expression instantly turned cold. She picked up and spoke sweetly. You're such a cutie. From overseas, Li Qingchuan's gentle voice came. Schwem Mining, your birthday's coming. I'm picking a gift. What do you like? Schwem Mining shot him down instantly. Anything from you, I don't like. Li Qingchuan chuckled. Then I'll empty out the whole mall for you. Schwem Mining nearly exploded. Why don't you go like someone else? Lin Yun finally broke, letting out a loud snort of laughter. Li Qingchuan froze, demanding to know. Who's the man next to you? Schwem Mining wanted to anger him on purpose. Make him give up. Li Qingchuan lost all composure. He had to know who the man was. Schwem Mining smirked. Want to know? Fine. He's my new boyfriend. Li Qingchuan turned to stone on the spot. He sat blankly on a bench, eyes lifeless. He had chased Schwem Mining for 7 years. How could he accept someone cutting in? He immediately made a phone call. Right after she hung up, Schwem Mining and Lin Yun were choosing where to eat. In a corner of Qingshui City, Tang Meng received a call. Hearing Li Qingchuan's voice, he jumped up. Why would someone from Yinjing call him? When he learned Brother Chuan's beloved was being stolen, Tang Meng roared, Brother Chuan, don't worry. I'll cripple that guy for you. At that moment, Lin Yun sneezed inside the car. If Tang Meng knew the guy stealing Li Qingchuan's love was Lin Yun, he would faint on the spot. Dark clouds blocked the sun. The tall building looked like it foretold bad things to come. The class bell rang again. Class rep Xiao Shanshan looked at Lin Yun's empty seat, missing him. Suddenly, her friend burst in. Lin Yun is back, and he came down from Dior 28 with piles of luxury bags. Xiao Shanshan's heart tightened. Did Lin Yun have someone else? Unable to swallow it, she went straight to Ningling Yu. Where Ningling Yu was, Lin Yun would be. Sure enough, Lin Yun appeared, grinning mischievously. But what shocked Xiao Shanshan was, he directly ignored her. Watching him with Ningling Yu, her emotions burst. Her temper finally erupted. She grabbed Lin Yun's hand and shouted, Come with me. I have something to say. Lin Yun thought she wanted to give him trouble again. But as their dance steps grew natural, Lin Yun whispered at her ear, Shanshan, you look beautiful today. Those words instantly made Xiao Shanshan blush hard. With more and more people gathering around, she only grew shyer. Somehow Tang Meng squeezed out of the crowd, shouting, dating right on the track. As expected of our boss, too dominant. The teasing from her friend, the onlookers, and Ningling Yu's anticipation pushed the romantic tension even higher. Then Xiao Shanshan asked Lin Yun to lean closer. She had a secret. Lin Yun brushed aside her hair and lowered his face. The next second, the school beauty bit Lin Yun's hand. Lin Yun froze. He truly didn't expect her bite. When you love someone, leave a bite mark on him. That way, he'll never forget you. Xiao Shanshan walked off proudly. Her friend whispered, Is that really okay? Lin Yun also had no clue what Xiao Shanshan was thinking. At that moment, Ningling Yu walked up, worried about him. Spiritual energy naturally flowed from Ningling Yu. Lin Yun couldn't help showing a satisfied smile. He absorbed her spiritual energy without hesitation, recovering about 30%. Then the clueless Tang Meng walked over, tried to please them. Lin Yun snapped, Get lost. He was absorbing energy and hated interruptions. The glare almost scared Tang Meng out of his soul. He braked on the spot, then quickly said, It's the start of vacation tonight. I came to be your driver and send you two home. That stunned Lin Yun. Thinking about the distance to his home, it made sense. Lin Yun suddenly turned, stared at Tang Meng, and gave the sweetest smile ever. Little Mengzi, come here. We're brothers. Drive us home tonight. Just then, Lin Yun sensed a strong aura spreading nearby. No doubt, a powerful expert was close to his house. He instantly instructed Tang Meng to guard his home's entrance. Lin Yun took his sister home first. As soon as Ningling Yu opened the door, she saw a fat pig sitting inside. She didn't think much. Missing her mom too much, she rushed straight into her mother's arms. Lin Yun walked into the room and headed toward his mother. Seeing her child return, his mom immediately planned to kick the fat pig out. Lin Yun turned his head and noticed the fat pig. So the aura he sensed earlier was from this guy. The 1.98-meter giant stood firmly in front of the fat pig and said, You're not welcome here. Get out now." The fat pig showed no fear. "A mere body refining stage, 2 dares talk to me like that? Still, since you're a kid, I won't bother with you." Then he left. At that moment, Tang Ming also walked in. The moment he entered, he saw Lin Yun's mom smiling like a celestial maiden. His inner universe exploded. Yup, he was definitely in love. Lin Yun slapped him back to reality, disrupting all his wild fantasies. Ning Lingyu was amused. She had never seen one of the 4 little tyrants. Tang Ming looked so foolish. Lin Yun was used to his antics. He put an arm around Tang Ming and whispered, "If you want to chase my mom, depends on your emotional intelligence." After some playful banter, he quickly switched to training mode, put on his martial outfit, and sprinted out. At a speed of 300 yards per second, he overtook a moving truck instantly. Reaching the 7-ray spirit grass, he prepared to cultivate, took off his clothes, and dove into the river. He drained all his physical strength. Sitting cross-legged, Lin Yun pondered how to deal with the fat pig. Even the half-visible abs on his stomach fell out of place. If he could break through today, even 10 fat pigs wouldn't scare him. The pregnant woman was once the immortal Chang'e of the 9th heaven. Because she fell in love, she was banished to the mortal world. Now her husband was dying, and she was carrying an 18-month-old baby. To survive, she worked at a market while heavily pregnant, suffering constant harassment from thugs. One man tried to assault her. Frightened, Chang'e trembled. His arrogance only grew. Just as he was about to force a kiss, Chang'e couldn't take it anymore. Enough was enough. That enraged the man. His attack was about to land. Lin Yun would appear 100%. As expected, he saved Chang'e. The man then revealed his identity. He was the fat pig's nephew. Lin Yun instantly felt a chill in his heart. Yesterday's Lin Yun would have never beaten the fat pig. Fighting meant death. But after absorbing the 7-ray spirit grass this morning, he broke through. Now, even 10 fat pigs would be instant kills. Coming back to himself, he pinched his fingers lightly. A crisp crack echoed, followed by a wave of soul-tearing pain. For little thugs rushed toward Lin Yun. Dealing with them was nothing. If he couldn't even handle this group, he might as well quit cultivation and open a street-side phone repair stall. After finishing everyone off, he prepared to head home. Chang'e hurried forward to thank him. Lin Yun checked his pockets, planning to give her some coins. Chang'e kept saying no, but her hands were very honest. Lin Yun told her she could contact him if she ever needed anything. Chang'e finally accepted his kindness and left. Back home, she made a big decision. In heaven, she had stolen a divine brush before descending. Now that her powers were gone, keeping it was pointless. If the brush could help Lin Yun, she might as well give it to him. In ancient times, after the battle between Fuxi and Qiyu, the human emperor once stayed out all night and only returned when the sun was high. Ning Lingyu, worried, waited outside the house all night. When she finally saw Lin Yun return, her concern overflowed. She hurried up to ask where he had been the entire night. Lin Yun had his excuse ready. "I ran 10 kilometers last night. After that, I was too exhausted and fell asleep by the roadside." Ning Lingyu felt he was already thin enough and shouldn't be overdoing exercise. Lin Yun just smiled it away. His mother heard the noise of them returning and looked over. She was slightly upset about him not coming home last night. Ning Lingyu pulled Lin Yun inside, totally missing the subtle tension in the room. His mother lowered her eyes slightly. That cold glint made Lin Yun shiver. He was about to admit fault when his mother cut him off. "Good. If you're not coming home, at least tell your sister, so she won't worry." Lin Yun agreed aloud, but grumbled internally. "Mom is way too calm. Why isn't she curious at all about what I did?" 15 minutes later, Ning Lingyu knocked on his door to bring him clean clothes. Seeing how much thinner he looked, she was shocked. Lin Yun replied casually, "If I trained this long and saw no results, I'd go buy tofu and smash my head on it." Ning Lingyu noticed the box Lin Yun brought back yesterday. She asked if she could open it. Lin Yun smiled. "Silly girl, what's mine is yours. Look at whatever you want." That made her instantly delighted. She opened the box. Lin Yun suddenly thought, Ning Lingyu is already so beautiful. If she wore cultivation world clothing, she'd look exactly like a fairy. But something unexpected happened. The jade box absorbed the spiritual energy from her body. Lin Yin was stunned and told her to keep her hand on the box. He felt secretly thrilled. The jade box could draw her spiritual energy, meaning she might actually be a natural vessel for storing primal chi. The jade box greedily absorbed the spiritual energy from Ning Lingyu's body, showing no sign of stopping. Ning Lingyu didn't really understand what Lin Yin wanted, so she simply followed her brother's instructions and kept her hand on the box. But more than 2 hours passed, and her hand was still there. It was getting a bit embarrassing. Just as she was about to move her hand away, Lin Yin stopped her. Lin Yin thought, it needs to store more spirit energy. And the closer she is, the stronger the absorption seems. Earlier, he had worried that the energy from the 7-star grass would dissipate into the world. But with the jade box, the energy could be stored and used at will. This was practically an unlimited use spirit gathering talisman. Absolutely broken. With Ning Lingyu by his side, he could continuously feed the box energy. Ning Lingyu stared at him, utterly confused. But seeing Lin Yin so happy, she also felt happy, thinking, as long as brother needs me, I'll give everything I can. This might be the most unbothered mother in history. Lin Yin was preparing to cover his earlier lie about suddenly having money. He said he helped at the clinic this afternoon, waiting for his mom to question when he learned medicine. But she simply replied calmly, then go to the clinic. Lingyu and I will buy some clothes. Lin Yin froze. Why didn't she ask anything? And the next line was even scarier. Your clothes are enough for now. Buy more for Lingyu. His mother added calmly, as if she knew everything. Actually, I'm planning to buy clothes you'll wear 2 months from now. For once, Lin Yin lost his composure. How did mom know what his body would look like in 2 months? Terrifying. The mother and daughter headed to Yida Plaza to shop, acting like sisters, while Lin Yin stayed to watch the clinic. Back at the clinic, he thought, being treated by the great immortal Dr. Lin Yin is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Who'll be the lucky one? But hundreds of minutes passed, and not a single patient came. Embarrassed, Lin Yin just sat there staring into space. With nothing to do, he decided to find a task himself. It had been a long time since he practiced hidden weapons. Today seemed perfect. With a flick of his wrist, without even lifting his eyelids, the golden needle shot out and pierced the wall precisely at a lethal acupoint. Being at body refinement level 3 was really different. He could embed a needle into the wall effortlessly. Suddenly, he felt something unusual. His earth center point, forehead point, and the 7-eye point on his abdomen started moving on their own. Spirit energy flowed into all his meridians, as if enveloping them. Lin Yin didn't know what was happening, but it was a rare chance, so he closed his eyes and cultivated right there. Surrounded by spiritual energy, he broke through from body refinement level 3 to level 4 in just a quarter of an hour. Just as he wanted to push for another breakthrough, the celestial energy abruptly disappeared.
Guys, that's the end of the video. If you liked this video, please leave a comment in the comment section. Also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Like the video and share it too. Thank you for watching and see you next time again.